So today I wanted to talk about Mr. Justin and Mrs. Mahogany Jackson. Okay, so this is going to be really quick because it's not really too much going on. She keeps saying the same shit. He keep doing the same shit. So it's not really much to talk about. But I will say, watching his stories, it seems like he's poking the bear. Like he's just on this woe is me tour and it's giving narcissist. Now, I don't know if you guys have been following his Instagram, but it just seems like he wants so much sympathy. And it's like you put yourself in this situation. Now, granted, people are human, but it's on you to do what you need to do for your wife and your kids. You chose to leave for the simple fact that you felt good about how somebody else made you feel, some temporary feelings, and you didn't build this lifestyle and this brand and this name for yourself with your wife. So it's kind of like a slap in the face, the stuff that you post on social media. And then I recall him saying that he has a special place in his heart for her.
You got to be careful between good and God, because even everything that's good ain't God. And I've had to learn it even through this situation, which I learned the other day, that just because I feel strongly about this girl does not mean it is so. That's why I say, if it's God, it'll happen. Y'all see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by that. And I hope I kind of could break that down. What else y'all got for me? I got to get out of here. Let's see. Anything else I want to answer? Get up out of here. Shout out to you getting married. If you getting married, I'm all for marriage. Y'all get married. Listen, just cause mine didn't work out, or get married. Let's keep going. Somebody asked, are we getting divorced? The divorce is being processed. As soon as we have it, y'all, I don't know what the paper, I've never seen a divorce paper, but I will put it on here so you guys can see or whatever we got to do. Do y'all think you will get back together? No. No, I don't think. I can answer that honestly. No, I don't think. Hopefully one day me and Mahogany, we can be friends, but I do not think we will ever get back together. We will ever get back. I don't think. We're not. We'll get back together again. And I did all of that, I talk about all that in the video. I battled with all that. I've been there, done that. So that ship is sailed. That's gone. That is gone. So that's all been talked about.
I know that I saw him go live maybe a week ago, and he was answering some questions. Now, obviously, people asked about the third set of twins, but he skated his fat ass right on past them questions, which I knew he would, because it just seems very interesting how you guys are so willing to talk about this divorce in detail, Patreon this, but you do not talk about no third set of twins. Like every single time they go live, whether it's together or alone, they're not talking about it. So we can kind of gather what the hell, we need to gather from that. Now with her, she said the parenting is just not going the way she wanted it to go. And I'm just like, girl, what did you expect? Okay. So according to Justin, you gave him an ultimatum. And, a man that's lusting and, doing the most, and this is something that you said you've been dealing with for years. What the hell did you think he was going to do? I feel like this is gearing up to be a shitstorm. I'm pretty sure sooner or later, Mahogany is going to spill the tea, because he's literally poking the bear. A lot of y'all keep saying that he's playing for the other team. I don't know. Like, sometimes men are just a little bit more flamboyant and have a little bit of sassiness, more than, the average, I guess, hyper masculine man. So I don't really know about that. But if it is true, I'm pretty sure Mahogany is getting ready to sit down on her Patreon and let people know. And that's another reason reason that I'm thinking this is all BS, because do y'all notice every single time she says any little thing, she talks about the fact that she's, going in depth on her Patreon. So she'd be like, yeah, so
we're not on good terms right now, but I'm not going to say much on YouTube, but you guys can, go to my Patreon and I'll speak more about it.
Girl, if you don't speak or shut the hell up at this point, don't come on YouTube anymore, because you're saying a whole bunch of nothing. Like the last couple of videos that I watched, it was maybe 20-30 minutes of her talking in circles, saying the same shit. She done said she was on a journey 45 times in one video. At this point, I am over it, okay? And this is why I had to start skimming through the videos, and I haven't really been watching them in full because it's the same shit. I feel like it's going to take her some time to really grow and glow up, because dealing with Justin, I don't know about y'all, but he's giving narcissist, okay? And I know people like to sprinkle that word around a lot, like it's in everybody's vocabulary, but I feel like what I'm seeing from him is true narcissism. He did this to his family, and now he's on this whole woe is me train, and it's like, boy, if you don't get the out my face. I don't know. Like I said, this man went live. I'm going to play a few clips so you guys can hear, the bullshit, because I had to sit and hear it. So if I had to hear it, y'all going to hear it. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to play some clips, let you guys hear it. I want y'all to comment below. Let me know what you think, what you feel, whatever it is. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.
Ridiculous. Like, if you can't see, you ain't watching. Open up your eyeball. Talking about something. Y'all keep on saying something fake and this and that. Somebody asked how are the boys. The boys are doing good. I was with the boys today. I'm at the house every day. I'm there in the morning. I'm like there early morning, like 6 a.m. to about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock sometime. I'm at the house. So I'm at the house every day. But everybody's doing good. Somebody said, I wish you and your wife could work it out. Love you guys together. Yes, y'all. Sometimes you gotta just move on. How you doing tonight? I'm watching, baby boy. I'm doing great. I know me and Mahogany was goals and stuff and all that, but like I always used to tell people, never wish what another person got, because you never know what that person, what they got. Just say, you just always pray, God, give me what you want. Because I learned it early in life. I don't never wish, I wish I had what they had. God, give me what you want, But sometimes you just come to a place where you just want to move on. Are you still with the person you had an affair with? I don't like to really use the word affair at all, because the word was used, and I get, definition, but the emotional affair, let me be clear. I'm not with that person. Me and that person was never together. I'll get more into that as the road go down. Because I kind of leave y'all where I want to leave y'all at. I don't like to get too much into that. I don't like to get too much in there because it's really not important. But yeah. One day I'll talk, and I talked about this tonight. One day I'll kind of lay it all out, but right now, God working. Let's leave it like that. Y'all want to bash because somebody cheated. First of all, it was emotional, and I didn't cheat on purpose. Y'all like, and the reason, the situation, because a lot of y'all, social media, and I had to realize this, social media be behind. Social media be behind for a lot, especially if you're a celebrity. A lot of times, what we do and what we sometimes put out is behind. So what we go through is behind. So a lot of this stuff happened a long time ago, but y'all just now finding out about it. And then y'all wonder why people still posting skits, why people still moving on. Because I've been through that. Y'all now living through it. Business still got to be done. Hello. I wake up every day. I've been to the place where I almost lost my mind. I almost gave up. I've been there. You may not, I think social media sometimes wants to see you there physically. I would never show that. But just because I get up on this platform and I'm straight to the point and I say what I say and I mean what I say, it's not the fact that I didn't deal and go through in the private. Because everything's really should not be on social media. You don't show everything. We posted, since we're guilty, you want us to live in the guilt. No. That's not even the grace of God if we really want to talk about it. Yeah, you should make sure the person deals with their your constant, really, make sure you pay attention to what you did and, make sure you understand what you did. But at the point, there should be some kind of grace. Just because you're still there and you want me there doesn't mean I ain't. Come on. And at the end of the day is, I had to do with what I was feeling. Because I said at this point, if I'm out here at this point, I got to do what I'm feeling and how I am. you can't go back because people want you to go back. You can't go back because there's a brand or a lot of people get upset with this. But even my kids, I'm happier, you can't go upset necessarily for the kids. I'm still, just because I'm divorcing my wife don't mean I'm divorcing my kids. With the other female, I keep it, as it is. I don't really discuss that because, like I tell a lot of people, the other female had nothing to do. It was all me. Everything's on me. And I feel, a lot of people wanted to call her homewrecker, call her this, no, I would continue to get up and stand on that. No, she's not a homewrecker. Justin caused all this. Justin did it. Because you can literally, just because you mess with let's say this, just because in my situation, I can't speak for every situation, I'm going to speak for mine, because I went through it. In this particular situation, just because me and the other person may have had a feeling or a moment or whatever, doesn't make that person necessarily a home wrecker. It doesn't, like I said, I put that all on me. And sometimes, and I tell people this, and I'll talk about this later on too, I got to get out of here, y'all, but a lot of people wanted to come to me, oh, you just, and I'm going to be honest, because sometimes I have lusted, and, I'm a man, so I've have lusted over another woman, all that stuff, I get that. But this particular situation, why I safeguard it, I protect it, and I don't let nobody say what it's not, is because I know what it was. And I talked about this tonight in my video because I know what it was. And just because I told you guys the truth, I told you guys what you needed to hear in this moment, in this season. One day I might tell the entire story. One day I might tell it all. But I told you what you needed to hear. If I told you the entire story, it would make sense. But I always safeguard, I always protect that other individual, that girl, because, number one, the person is very dear to my heart. And I care deeply for the person. And then second of all, I just won't allow anyone to put on I'm not saying it's God. I'm not saying we gotta know the difference between everything ain't good, everything ain't God, and everything ain't the devil either. So sometimes a lot of people say, oh, she a Jezebel, she this type of spirit. No. And I never said that God told me to do. I never said none of that. So I don't know where you're coming with that. I see that. Just because you're married, you still have to make sure in a marriage that you are everything for each other and the other person. All needs are being met. And sometimes when you're married and you have kids and you have a business, it's different marriages, because sometimes you can just be married, you have no kids, you just go to work, come home. It's different marriages. My marriage was, we're married, we're kids, a lot of business, dealing with a lot of people. And sometimes you can get so caught up, especially if you ever do business with your significant other. Sometimes you will find yourself doing where you get so caught up in so much of the business that you don't realize that you're not dating. Watch this. This is good. You can get so caught up in everything. Watch this. Let's say it like this. You can get so caught up in the marriage that you're not dating in the marriage. And with me, and I explained this, I didn't realize, yes, I loved my wife, but I was not, when I look back over those years, I was in love with her, but I was not emotionally connected with her. And I know that's hard to, and it's hard to wrap your mind around it 8 years but you can get so caught because, and a lot plays into factor, and a lot can play into factor. I could spend all night talking about how can you get all the way down to that point 8 years later, 6 babies later, and you realize that